Millions of years ago, ravenous beasts roamed the earth, dominating their prey and feasting on the weak. Scientists tell us these beasts have long been extinct, but one lives. Rexision.
Hello, I'm here to talk to you about drugs. A drug is a substance which may have medicinal, intoxicating, performance-enhancing or other effects when taken or put into a human body or the body of another animal. Dispensing of medication is often regulated by governments in 2-3 categories: over-the-counter, OTC, behind-the-counter BTC, prescription-only medicines POM. If you thought all drugs are bad, then you are stupid. Calpol is also a drug. Illegal drugs can get you in trouble. No, I mean will get you in trouble. The illegal drugs are classed into 3 types: A, B and C. If you take Class A drugs, you can get up to 7 years in prison or an unlimited fine of both. B drugs, you can get up to 5 years in prison or an unlimited fine of both. C drugs, you can get up to 4 years in prison or an unlimited fine of both. If you deal Class A, you can get up to life in prison or an unlimited fine of both. If you deal Class B, you can get up to 14 years in prison or an unlimited fine of both. If you deal Class C drug, you can get up to 14 years in prison or an unlimited fine of both. Nootropics, also commonly referred to as smart drugs, are drugs that are claimed to improve human cognitive abilities. Recreational drugs use is the use of psychoactive substances to have fun, for the experience, to enhance an already positive experience. These include alcohol, tobacco, betel nut, and caffeine products in the West. And in other localized areas of the world, drugs such as khat are common. Drugs can be taken in many different ways: colon bolus, inhaled, injected, insufflation, orally, rectally.
Puts their hand to the back.
Sublingually, topically, and vaginally.
Puts their hand to the back.
Why some drugs shouldn't be taken. Colon drugs turn you into something that others will not admire, too. Every time you use drugs, you stand to have health issues. 3. Have you ever wondered why people just don't stop taking drugs? The trick is to never stop. Do you really think that your parents aspire to see you do drugs? 5. If you like to eat solid foods and think that you're good looking, drugs can help change all that for the worse. 6. Mood swings, sickness and maybe long-term mental illness. 7. How would you feel if someone you cared about was into drugs? Then think how they would feel about you doing drugs. Drugs can have many harmful side effects. These can include paranoia, anxiety, depression, and rage. Also, drugs can damage your organs and cause memory and other problems. Drugs can destroy your body. Drugs can affect your physical appearance by sores, large amount of weight loss and color loss. Mostly drugs cause medical problems and emotional problems. Drugs will kill you.
Hello, little boy. Is the sweetie man coming?
How's it hanging, my fellow Homo sapiens? I am here to talk about a topic so ghastly it dare not rear its ugly head in civilized existence. Yes, I am talking about the infamous act of smoking tobacco and marijuana and various other smokable narcotics. The insufferable, despicable and downright offensive effects of smoking a tobacco-enriched quote-unquote cigarette of so astronomical in numbers, they can make midget jokes about the Googleplex. Some of the contents of a cigarette are but are not limited to acetane of solacetic acid, acetone, acetophenone, 6-acetoxydihydrothiaspirane, 2-acetyl-3-ethylpyrazine, 2-acetyl-5-methylfuran, acetylpyrazine, 2-acetylpyridine, 3-acetylpyridine, 2-acetyliazole, aconitic acid, D-L-alanine, alfalfa extract, allspice extract, oleoresin, and oil, halal hexanotuolilionon, almond bitter oil, ambergris tincture, ammonia, ammonium bicarbonate, ammonium hydroxide, ammonium phosphate, dibasic ammonium sulfide, amyl, alcohol. Most smokers know not what many of these chemicals are, but still let them enter the lungs and cripple the respiratory system. That is proof that smokers are nothing more than idiots. The effects of smoking are so diabolic, they make Freezer look like Jesus. One of the most known effects of smoking is the carcinogenic effect to the respiratory system. For the dumb audience, smoking causes cancer in the lungs. Another well-known effect of smoking, the effect of the carbon monoxide latching onto the red blood cells, making these cells imperfect. Pun intended. In fact, it makes these cells more useless than Yamcha because they can no longer absorb oxygen. Because we all know that carbon monoxide never leaves cells when they absorb it. Another reason that smoking is so horrific is second-hand smoke. The fact that non-smokers standing near to smokers have to breathe the same toxicities is an abomination. Now, why do people smoke, you ask? Well, I actually do not know. Nicotine has no medicinal qualities. In fact, it has no qualities at all. It is just a useless opiate with no value in any way to humans. The only possible reason I can think of people wanting to start smoking is they are under the false implications that it is, quote-unquote, badass, cool, when there is nothing cool about shortening yours and others' lifespan. There you go. Smoking is stupid. Now if you ever start smoking, I will personally get Nathan and Waste to find you, then kill you.